Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm very excited to be joined by Sam Lipps, who plays Don Lockwood, and Charlotte Gooch, who plays Kathy Selden in Singing in the Rain on tour. How are you both today?
Great.
Good,
Happy to
thank
be
you.
here.
So you're currently at the New Wimbledon Theatre, you're on tour, lots going on. I also noticed the Rain Mac immediately when starting this video. Very, very fitting. So of course, Singing in the Rain is such an iconic musical that's loved by so many. So what does it feel like for both of you being able to step into those roles of Don and Kathy?
Well, I think what I love most about it is a proper classic. I think nowadays there's so much hype with Six and with Anne Juliet, these very modern shows, and this show really goes back to a time of that classic movie musical, and which I grew up with, and I just love it. It's so fun.
I mean, there's such epically massive shoes to fill, Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds, and I just still have those like pinch me moments every day where I'm like, I can't quite believe that, I'm playing this role, and we're tipping the bench over every night at the end of Good Morning and wearing the yellow Macs and so on. It's a really special show, and there's such wonderful roles.
Yeah, and of course there's some super fun moments in the show. I've been lucky enough to see it, and every night must be different at every venue because of course there's a different setup wherever you go, which kind of makes it unique. So depending on where you see it in the country, you see a different setup. You also kind of get a different atmosphere depending on the city, which is super cool. And of course, you're back in London, where this show was originally in the West End. You're at New Wimbledon Theatre, which is awesome. But there's so many fun moments in this show. Could you possibly pick out one fun moment that you love the most?
I mean, I feel like it for me, and I'm sure Sam's probably the same. It's all about the rain. For me, it's what can only be described as an epic water fight at the end of the show. Actually, when everyone's soaking each other, soaking the audience. To do it every night, you just get to have a water fight with your mates, which is that's the stuff of dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
I think my favorite part is it's in the other section where there's rain, at the end of Act 1, right after lovely Charlotte leaves the stage, and it's right before we start the very iconic do.
Yeah.
And I do this big circle around the stage with the red umbrella, the rain's coming down, and it's just me and the rain and the music. And there's another one of those pinch me moments of like, how am I doing this right now? This is really, really cool. And I have that every night, and it's just magical.
Brilliant. And of course, obviously it's based in the rain, but I wondered if you could sing in any other weather, which would you choose to sing in and why?
Oh, the sun.
Yeah. I was going to say the heat, like some exotic beach somewhere with the sun beating down. I'll sing all day long.
Yeah, same.
Absolutely. I mean, today we've got beautiful blue sky, which is perfect. And of course, you can cool off when you come and see Singing in the Rain, which is great. And of course, classically, I don't know about you, but with this musical, always makes you want to sing a song in the rain. If you were to sing a song in the rain, which one would you choose and why? And it doesn't have to be one from the show.
Oh, this is a good question.
That is a good question.
A song in the rain. I feel like maybe, do you like pina colada? In the rain. I think that's
a good one.
That's a nice combination of me imagining I'm on a beach with a pina colada, but I'm also in the rain. Like that's a combo.
I don't know if you've seen this, but there's that show, the Lip Sync Battle, where celebrities do these very epic lip syncs. I don't know if you saw Tom Holland did a tribute to Singing in the Rain and then ripped off the coat and did Rihanna's Umbrella.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to do a Dance in the Rain, it would have to be recreating that.
Yes.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'll do that tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
The after show, like the comeback mix version
the
after
encore.
The finale.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I really love that. That would be hilarious. My personal one would be Rain on Me, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
or Raining Fellas from Todrick Hall, because I love that one as well. And then of course you can't beat the Weather Girls with Rain and Men, can you really?
Rain and Men,
I was just gonna say it would be great actually if it could just rain men
that
on
would
stage.
be cool.
Yeah, and you just mentioned obviously lip syncing. So in the show, Lena can't actually sing, and you, Charlotte, who play Kathy, you actually
Yes.
sing the part. So it's kind of like a lip sync. So of course, this is
Yes.
something that's got super popular with mainstream, especially in drag, and as you mentioned, the lip sync show. But if either of you could have anyone's else's voices to lip sync or sing to forever, who would it be and why? It can be any celebrity or famous singer that you like.
Oh,
Okay, so I actually this is a bit of intel on the life of Charlotte Gooch when she auditions, but there's a musical theatre performer, American, called Megan Hilty, who I don't know if you ever watched the TV show Smash. Yeah, so I just think she's incredible, and every time I walk into an audition, I say to myself, please sing like Megan Hilty today. Please sing like Megan Hilty. So I feel like I'd just be happy being her, actually.
yeah.
And having her voice. So if I could lip sync and everyone would think that voice is coming out of me, I'd be thrilled.
I think mine would have to be old Erin Tveit.
Oh yeah, good
Legend.
one.
I mean, that voice is outstanding, and it's so effortless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've both chosen real theatrical people there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Good.
People that we see ourselves as,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
I really love
Please,
that.
in
That's
our
brilliant.
dreams.
That's brilliant. And of course, you've gone all around the country. You've seen all the different weathers. But where have you been most excited to be so far?
Oh,
Dublin was pretty fun.
yeah. Dublin was a lot of fun. We've had some cracking venues
We
on
really
this tour,
have.
actually. And I feel like being here in Wimbledon this week, that's special because we're home.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so family and friends can come and we're all getting to stay in our own homes, which obviously we haven't done at all on tour. I mean, Dublin was awesome. Edinburgh was a lot of fun.
Edinburgh was lovely.
We're so lucky. We have an amazing cast. Like, the group of people that we're on tour with are just wonderful. And I feel like you could be in an absolute dump of a place and somehow it would become a brilliant experience because of the people we have around that. And I genuinely mean that. So I haven't really had a single week on tour I've been like, oh, I hate it here. Do you know what I mean? Because we've always made the best of it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's fun too because I'm American and I only moved here 2 years ago, just before lockdown hit. So I've not really seen much of the country. So this is great for me to be able to see the country and see the different cities and hear the different accents and it's been wonderful.
And you're in Wimbledon just as Wimbledon the tennis starts, which is very exciting. Are either of you rooting for anybody?
I mean, we've got some tough competition, haven't we? Singing in the Rain versus the Wimbledon Championships. Like, which one do you want to go to? I actually haven't started following it yet because
neither have I.
The week just has been completely absorbed by opening the show here. I haven't put the television on or even wandered along the high street to where they're playing on the big screen. So I need to do that this week.
Definitely do. I mean, it's a pretty incredible atmosphere when it comes to Wimbledon. I think you're going to have a great week there. Honestly, the audiences are going to be electric because I'm sure that anybody that's been to tennis by day are going to want to come see Singing in the Rain by night, which is very, very exciting. And one final question from me: why should people come and see Singing in the Rain on tour?
It's pure joy and escapism. And if you want to just kind of leave your worries at the door and come in and have a good old laugh out loud moment, have a bit of romance. Obviously, if you're in the front few rows, get a little bit drenched and soggy, you're guaranteed to leave the theatre tapping your feet and humming the tunes. And I think we all need a bit of that in our life, don't we? A bit of old-fashioned romance and laughter.
Yeah, I think after the last 2 years, where theatre was not allowed for anybody, I think this is a really great show to come and see. To get back into the theater and to remember why the theater is so magical. It's like Charlotte said, it's just pure joy and just makes people so happy.
Yeah, and the end of this show is especially special. Like, I think it was one of the most spectacular endings I've ever seen in any show. So no spoilers. They've just got to come and see it whilst it's at New Wimbledon and then, of course, on tour because it really is spectacular. It's unmissable. I want to say a huge thank you to you, Sam and Charlotte, for your time today. It's been a pleasure chatting to you, and be sure to check out Singing in the Rain on tour. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you.